Well, hello everybody. Here we are in the rental kitchen in Austin making our yearly plum pudding. Mother gave us this recipe. It's been handed down from our family for many generations. And every year we like to keep our customs going. So here we are with all the ingredients for the plum pudding. It sits in rum or brandy in this case for a year. And it tastes a lot better than fruitcake. It's very rich.
And we serve it at Christmas.
We
right,
do
Mom?
serve it at Christmas. Yes, it's like the
So-
figgy pudding from the play. Anyway, Mother has given us this recipe, which I did not bring, but my sister in Madrid sent me her copy and it's on the iPad. A great time to mention that GE has the new Smart Hub over the range, a hood that has a camera in it and social media and networking and all of that. The competition, which I posted about a week ago, you need to go to the website Style Beyond Age and apply. It's a very well-paying job that's going to be nothing but great fun. So anyway, back to the plum pudding. So the plum pudding calls for flour, breadcrumbs, molasses, brown sugar. This should be a dried, candied lemon peel, mixed peel.
Fruit peel.
Fruit peel. I can't really find it because I'm behind the times on this particular
I think this
project.
is what she means, though.
Well, what she really meant was the peel, just the peel, not the fruit like in the fruit cake. But I got away with it last year, so here we go. And there are currants involved as well. And the only thing you really have to chop is the peel and the raisins, which is driving Serena nuts.
A little sticky.
They are a little sticky. So what else? Then we have
processor would be best for this.
it might be, but you still want them a little chunky. So in here we have salt and all the spices involved, which are your de rigueur spices, like cinnamon and mace and nutmeg. They're all in this little picture, but you can't see that. And 8 eggs, and 1 cup of butter, and a lot of trash talk between the women in the kitchen. So we're going to put all of this together, starting with the flour right here.
Well, I love that Grandma says, too, the recipe is all in her handwriting. So first of all, a problem that we are running across today is the fact that we can't read her handwriting.
Of course.
Runs in the family, though, because I can't read Mom's handwriting either. But I love Grandma's instructions. Mix in given order.
Yes.
Mix in given order. That's all it says.
She tells me nothing about the eggs, so I've forgotten whether the eggs need to be a little mixed in. I mean, you know,
Well, we don't know.
stir it up. We
just says
don't
8
know.
eggs.
And that is the fun. And that is the sadness, besides everything else that comes with losing your mother, as most of you may already know. I hope you don't have to go through it. And she stays with us forever, though. Energy lasts forever. So I am busy making a mess of these eggs. Very good at it,
I'm
by
busy
the way.
making a mess of these raisins.
Well then, oops, did I drop a shell in there? I bet I
Probably.
did. Oh well, don't be afraid to use your fingers. So,
I think this is good.
so it's 2 shells that I'm dropping at this rate.
dear.
I'm gonna turn around, give you my back, and try to fish out this 1 shell. So I talk to Serena for a minute.
Where's the shell, Mommy?
It's
Just
in,
you-
no, it's in here. I tried with a shell.
Oh.
Go back to your fans.
I don't have any fans.
Oh yes, you do. I'm your biggest fan.
Hi, Scott. You want to say hi to the world, Scott?
Are you gonna hide back there behind the?
We have our
Here we are.
patriarch.
Look here. Wait a minute. This could last an hour. Oh, it's a big one. My God, I'm glad I'm doing that. Or I should say, my gosh, if I was to be proper. Anyway, so I'm gonna grab a fork and give this a whirl. Sorry. We're also not used to this kitchen, so I'm assuming she wants me to do this. In my dreams, I will ask her, and she will make fun of me and call me names. Just like my daughter does now, by the way. But anyway,
Again, it runs in the family.
it does run in the family. Try to keep your better habits running through your family. But then again, you know.
I mean, sense of humor.
Yes,
It's very important to pass down also.
That's true.
Grandma was pretty funny.
Grandma was hysterical. This is the molasses, and we did it all nicely so you could see everything and we'd be pretty. But I don't know how far we're getting along on the pretty part of this. But Serena, do you mind giving that a stir?
I'll take charge of this
Oh,
because I don't
goody.
know if you know how to really.
So once that's all in, I guess we will throw this butter in and cut it in.
Yeah.
So
So the butter, you know, we've had sitting out for days now.
yes, we have.
Because that's how we roll. We like soft butter in this house.
Yes.
So
Do you want me to chop it up and pass it over as you
I
go?
think you could just dump it inside because that stuff is.
It is, yes.
Just-
Okay,
just, come
just do it. Isn't that a Nike ad? Anyway. Oh, and let's not forget, I'm actually glad I put it all out because I'm a bit of a knucklehead or a brainhead or whatever kind of person you want to call me.
A brain head.
A brainhead.
That
Oh no,
would-
she's correcting me on that one.
That-
Certainly no brains involved here.
Oh, be
my
nice.
God,
Just dump it
in.
in.
Good, she's doing the heavy lifting here, so I
Well,
don't
yeah,
mind.
the woman with the tennis elbow.
Yes, that's true. From her very productive styling days.
From my
Here,
shopping days.
From her shopping days. Every time I go to LA and I want to go shopping, she does it for a living, so I never get to go. But anyway, I digress.
Woe is
me. So I just took this last bit of the butter. Here it is. Anyway, and we're going to use this bowl. What we're really going to do with this, though, is we're separating into as many little batches. Because one plum pudding will go to Serena's aunt, my sister, in Madrid or wherever in the world she is. The other one goes to Serena. I keep one or two. So anyway, there will be like maybe 4 or 5 if we're lucky.
And they'll all live in these cute little bowls, which are always fun. And I love this size of bowl because it's adorable.
Right, and it's rich, so a little goes a long way.
Oh yeah.
So we have taken this, Serena, the tiny one, has taken this parchment paper and put it in here, which now actually, if I can find a pair of scissors, I'm going to trim it out and I'm going to be cute
So
about
I
it.
just added the currants and those silly raisins that I attempted to chop. I think not very successfully, I'm going to be honest. As well as the fruit peel, which is I think like old English fruit peel or
It
something
is,
like that.
yes.
Found it on Amazon.
Because I didn't buy it in time and it's out of season now.
Nor did we make fruit peel because, you know.
Yes. Well, Serena said I could just make it. I laughed. Of course. So here are Liz's pieces, the spices, the salt, the nutmeg, the whatever it is.
And honestly, I think last year, because we were in Montana last time we made this, so we had the full kitchen. Definitely a lot easier to do this in your KitchenAid
That's right.
situation.
But remember the brandy, don't forget.
Oh,
and
brandy. I need brandy.
Okay, well, are you drinking it?
Yes.
Well, cheers to the brandy. So pour that in there.
But Grandma says, it says on the recipe, it said a half a cup and then another half a cup. So
And-
is that one full cup of brandy that we need? Mom?
No, it's because this, after we put it in this little lovely little bowl, it's going to steam. I use a crock pot with a little bit of water at the bottom and get it hot. And this is going to steam for 3 hours. After that, you cover it up and you put it in a nice cool spot. And every once in a while, when the spirit moves you, you just pour brandy in there. And you do it for a year, I promise you. June, my sister June, Serena's aunt, took a plum pudding from 2 years ago, and it was so liquored up that it tasted fabulous and was still in perfect condition. So
Yeah, you'd
so
be
don't
surprised
afraid.
how much liquor can preserve.
Yes, and you'll be surprised how much the British.
This
Never
is looking
mind.
good. This is looking
Oh,
really
look,
good.
it
I think I
is.
almost have all of my, I mean,
Chunky bits, no, it looks like the good
well,
one
you
we
help
did last
because,
year.
you know, tennis elbow.
Tennis elbow. So that was that. The brandy is in. We're going to pour a little bit of this in here, and then we're going to do the secret. And the secret the secret, Serena, is back in the old days, there used to be a gold sovereign that was put into the plum pudding, or a trinket, or a little bracelet, or a whistle.
A bracelet?
Or a bracelet. Well, something small, and the whole trick is we would eat the plum pudding and hope we were the one that had the gold sovereign in our slice. So, gold sovereign. So, go ahead, stick it in there. Let's remember where you put it so we can get it next time. Oh, in the middle. How PC of you. At any rate, the batter actually
Was it delicious?
tastes great. So, we digress.
It
No, we
kind of
don't.
tastes like, what would you say did it taste like? It's like a, almost like a spicy, like a
Spicy ginger cooking.
it's like it's like a ginger snap. It's very ginger snappy.
But when you finally open it up and eat it, it is lusciously moist and very rich, and you serve it with hard sauce. And hard sauce is really just butter, confectionery sugar, and you guessed it,
Brandy.
Anyway, and what we do when this comes out during the holidays, we flip it over, and you've probably seen it on television, and when we serve it, we pour brandy.
There's a theme here, I'm pretty sure.
We pour brandy and put a match to it. So when you bring it to the table, it's flaming those wonderful blue flames.
And you can put holly around it, put berries.
So pretty.
It's really pretty for the holidays.
So
and in order to serve it though, because we're going to steam it now just to kind of set the ingredients and set the pudding.
Yes.
And then when you go to serve it, you steam it. I steamed mine all Christmas Day. And by the time I ate it,
it was perfect. And I, of course, am always in a rush, so 1 hour is plenty. So
it's
that
also good toasted. I would do that when I was little. I would get a slice and I would toast it in the toaster oven and put butter on it.
Sneaking the brandy toast. So anyway, Serena and I are going to give each other a hug because,
Because I'm leaving today. Thank
is.
God.
She needs a break. And Serena's leaving to work in LA for vacation. Anyway, it's been fabulous spending this time with you. I hope you're as amused as we always are. And take care.
Thank you so much.
Clunk. Which, of course, I can't do. It'll have to be edited in post.